Tubies and my TikTokers and my Twitters. Here this fine Saturday morning, I already took my shower. I shopped and got me this new PJ set, pajamas, PJs. Isn't it cute with lace top? Yeah, how cute is this? The pants are a little big, but that's okay, honey. It's totally cute, right? You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be getting all dolled up just for some man. Dolled up just for yourself. I took my shower. I lotioned and oiled up my body. Yes, I exfoliate when I get in the shower. I have that exfoliating brush to get off all that dead skin, all that old skin that we no longer need, right? So I'm having my son come over and we're going to prepare some shrimp. I have the jumbo shrimp. I have my coffee here. Oh, wait, don't mess up my new outfit, child. Child? I don't know. I got in the habit of using that word child, looking at Kendra G on YouTube. Anyway, these are like some jumbo shrimp that me and my son, he comes over at 12 o'clock on Saturday. So I try to get up and do my videos Saturday by 9 o'clock. I wake up at 7 because Monday through Friday, I get up at 5 in the morning where I'm up making videos just for you because I love you so much. Yes, I do. And Saturday and Sunday, I get up at 7, so I get to sleep an extra 2 hours or stay in bed because I'm never hardly sleep because I'm just used to waking up at 5 o'clock. And you know how it is once you get used to something. But anyway, my darlings, so I get up on Saturday, make up my bed, straighten up the house, what have you, 7 o'clock. Then I take my shower, exfoliate, do my facial, get dressed up, and I work. And this is royalty, as you know. People say, well, why don't you let your cat on the table? Because we don't eat on the table. I have my laptop set up here, my big light up here, the light brim thing. We eat, when I have company, we eat in the living room on a tray. I have trays. We never eat on the table. So for people who say, well, why? That's unsanitary. We don't eat on the table. I have a black cat. Well, he's black and white. He's tuxedo. As you see, he's fabulous. Show them yourself, boy. Look at his suit. You see that tuxedo, baby? You see his gloves? Look at his shoes. Popping. And he doesn't shed. Like some cats, they shed, they have hair all over the place, flurry. He doesn't shed. I don't know, for some reason, it seems like black cats, they don't shed like the white one, like Oreo, who was beautiful, but he was more white than black. He was black and white too, but he had as much white on him where you see the black on royalty. And you know I had to give him, he's black, baby. He's definitely regal, royal, with that beautiful silk. Get the shrimp, not for you, T. So we're gonna have shrimp and spinach. He's gonna bring over the spinach, and we're gonna cook together. We like to cook together. Um, I don't know if he wants to be on video cooking because he thinks that sometimes it looks ghetto if it's not professionally looking like Martha Stewart. So I got that set up. Um, let's sit down and have a little chat. So let's just sit here and talk about things that really matter. I have this TikTok that this man is saying that every woman, she needs to hear this. So let's see if you agree that every woman needs to hear this.
Love herself. A woman that loves herself, sure of herself, and that respects herself, that's a different type of woman. Like that's a goddess. You hear me? Like those are attributes of a goddess. A woman that know herself.
I don't like to use the term goddess because when you think of goddess, that's the wife of Satan the devil. I like to say queens. Yeah, she's a queen, definitely a queen. Because when you look at the mythology of a goddess, that's the wife of Satan. And I say, no thanks.
Taking the time to evolve and to deal with her traumas, you know what I'm saying, and to ask herself the hard questions and to do the shadow work, and to grow. You hear me? That's a different type of woman. Those women are hard to find, but when you find them, you keep them. Like you keep them and you cherish them. That's one of the most beautiful things about a woman is, when she's sure. Because I feel like when a woman is sure and she reaches a place of self knowledge, she liberates herself. And as a man, when I see a woman like that, I'm knowing that I have to approach this differently, treat this differently. I have to value this differently. And if I'm not willing to do those things, I need to stay away from this woman. I need to not touch her. And I think one of the most dangerous things a woman can do is devalue herself to be accepted. I think it's dangerous, you know what I mean? Because where does it end? There's some people in society, a woman that's sexually liberated, financially liberated, a woman that's spiritually liberated, is intimidating. You know what I'm saying? But to a person like me, I think that shit beautiful because that woman knows herself. I think one of the most attractive things that a woman can do is love herself. A woman that loves herself, sure of herself, and that respects herself, that's a different type of woman. Like that's
Well, what is your take on that? Do you agree with that? I definitely agree with that 110%. You know, it's very attractive also when a man does his own self healing. Women don't need to put themselves with broken men either. It's hard to find good men out here. It's like hitting the lottery these days, because majority of the males out here, they are broken little boys that need to grow up. Now, with this young gentleman, man, I don't know if he practiced what he preached, but what he's preaching, he is correct. A woman who has a healthy self esteem, she's confident, she has boundaries that she insists people following. That is a powerful woman. And don't let her be on Jehovah and Jesus team, because baby, then you got the whole package. And we know how women are. We are ones to really try to support our men. And I'm talking about women, not little girls or women who are just stuck on stupid or whatever the hell. But normally women, even like Steve Harvey said, he said, all you have to do is treat a woman right. And she's not the type to cheat or stray. She will have your back. See, I'm the type of female, and a lot of Hispanic women that I've seen, if you have somebody break in, let's say, because a man is the protector, uh, even though I don't have that kind of drama, but somebody break in or somebody's attacking your man, and your man's gonna be out there. He's gonna put it up. He's gonna be like, "Back up, baby. I got this." He's always ready to fight. We both gonna fight this clown. I see Spanish women going out and getting machetes, even though the man can handle this. The woman, she ain't taking no chances. They both jump this fool, and a woman's willing to fight, baby. When it comes to a man who's treating her right and she loves him, he's good to her. She gonna do everything not to lose that. I ain't losing this. She's even willing to be ride or die, and I mean put your life out there for this good man. They're just so hard to find. They're hard to find. Have I ever experienced a good man? I did one time. My children's father. He once upon a time was an amazing man. He was a provider. He his paycheck, he used to put the money in a treasure box or whatever. So Sheila, you know where the money is right there. You don't have to ask me for nothing. Uh and I was working, and then when I was pregnant, I worked until like, I don't know, 7, 8 months. And then I had to stay home for a while with the babies because I breastfed both of my children. And I had to stay home for a while. He paid for everything. And then I went back to work because I'm not comfortable with people paying everything for me. But he took it all. He was an awesome man until his uncle moved to town. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33 is no lie. When it says association spoils good character, honey, it ain't lying. His uncle moved to town. He started hanging out with his uncle, and that's when everything started to fall apart. His uncle used to cheat on his wife, so he thought he could cheat on me and get away with it. He cheated on me once. I tried to work through it. He cheated again. I'm not doing none of that, so I ended up getting a divorce. But I never denied him the right to see his children, even though he ended up getting caught out there on drugs. crack and heroin, and oh my God, it was just a mess. But anyway, I have experienced a good man. He was a great man, reading the Bible, spiritual, until his uncle came to town, and that was the end. And his friend Negro and No Neck ruined my marriage. And I'm not the type that I can sit up here and keep jeopardizing my health and my life. You're going out here sleeping around with different people thinking that no, that's not going to sit well with Sheila. I can forgive many things, and I forgive, but I can let it go. But cheating, that's not one of them. Anyway, see what else we can listen to that's worth that, things that matter. Actually, I'm going to make another video because I don't really like them to go too much past 10 minutes because people have, whatever. I have a playlist of what encouraging. I know I'm all over the place right now. It's just that I have so many things that I want to do. But let me focus here. I do make a playlist because I know it. I like it when I see people who have a playlist, because if I really like you, I listen to you at night. I turn off the television and everything. And I like a playlist because everything, you don't have to keep stopping and touching it. No, it just plays on and on and on. So that's how I go to sleep at night sometimes, listening to some of my favorite YouTubers, my some of my favorite influencers, as they call us. But anyway, darling, I will make another video and we will talk about other things. I'm hot like all get out. I think I'll open up my terrace door to let some air in because it is hot in here, child. I love you. Bye, babies.